Good afternoon, graduates and guests. Please stand while Senior Class Representative Caitlin Murphy leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Kindly remain standing following the pledge for the national anthem performed by our high school choir.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Welcome to the Northport High School commencement ceremony. I am honored to welcome you to Tiger Stadium at Northport High School and privileged to honor this fine group of men and women upon their graduation from high school. We join together today to celebrate the achievements of the remarkable class of 2025. My name is Robert Dennis, and I have the distinct privilege of serving as the principal for this outstanding group of men and women. It is my pleasure to introduce the guests seated behind me, as well as those with our students. Please hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. President of the Board of Education, Ms. Carol Taylor. Vice President of the Board of Education, Dr. Lorenzo Lacopoli. Trustees of the Board of Education, Mr. Michael Cleary, Mr. Thomas Lochran, Ms. Donna McNaughton, Ms. Allison Noonan. The Superintendent of Schools, Dr. David Moyer. The Assistant Superintendent for Special Education and Student Support Services, Mr. Louis Bonadonna. The Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning, Dr. Dana Boschnack. The Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Mr. Anthony Davidson. The Assistant Superintendent for Business, Mr. Robert Howard. Our School District Clerk, Ms. Beth Nystrom. Director of Student Support Services, Ms. Shannon D'Antuono. Director of Secondary Special Education, Ms. Allison Giamo. Director of Elementary Special Education, Ms. Carrie Kruger. Director of Fine and Performing Arts, Dr. Izette Mergen. Director of Technology, Mr. David Leese. District Chairperson of English, Ms. Rihanna De Palma. District Chairperson of Mathematics, Ms. Robin Ran. District Chairperson of Social Studies, Mr. Sean Hurley. District Chairperson of World Languages and ENL, Ms. Jennifer Nesfield. Northport Middle School Principal, Dr. Tim Haas. Northport Middle School Assistant Principal, Dr. Chelsea Brown. Norwood Avenue School Principal, Dr. Michael Genovese. Northport High School Assistant Principals, Mr. Angelo Cocchiola and Ms. Denise Keenan. Northport High School Assistant Principals and grade level administrators for the class of 2025, Ms. Leslie Ciliata and Dr. Terrence Hinson. Northport High School clerical staff, Ms. Patricia Burbuckler, Ms. Lynn Garaci, Ms. Jane Kira, Ms. Mary Lavin, Ms. Betty Romaine, Ms. Nancy Spitniowski. Our school counselors, Mr. Louis Oconee, Ms. Kristen Katz, Ms. Amanda Cufo, Ms. Laura DeSantis, Ms. Kristen Kuchler, Ms. Jenny Conop, Ms. Kristen Orig, Ms. Marianne Powers, Ms. Catherine Tubner. Graduation Honor Band Director, Mr. Paul Sieb. Choral Director, Ms. Brittany Nichols. We welcome many members of our faculty who are here today to support our students. Certainly without your endless efforts over the last 4 years, the accomplishments of the students before us today would not be possible. To the educators and faculty members of the Northport, East Northport community, thank you for being with us today to celebrate this exceptional class. At this time, I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Schools for his opening remarks. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Moyer.
Good evening. Since I started in the district on January 1st, 2024, not a day has gone by that I haven't had some reason to celebrate my good fortune. I wish the same to our class of 2025 as they begin this new chapter of their lives. Pete Olson, who won 2 Wisconsin State High School Division I basketball championships at Madison LaFollette High School, was a dear friend of mine. You have no reason to really care about that, but I do. When I was completing my coaching minor at the University of Wisconsin, he agreed to supervise my coaching internship. I look back on my time with Pete as one of my primary influences on anything positive that I've accomplished over the years. I learned a lot from Pete. One thing I learned is that you don't have to do somersaults in the end zone for anybody who's paying attention to know that you scored a touchdown. I also learned to pay attention to detail. Pete once told me that when he walked the halls at LaFollette, he would look down and pick up all of the loose change. He didn't care what anybody thought. He put the change in a jar and counted it at the end of the year. Without fail, he had collected more than $100 each year. In athletics, the little things make a difference, whether it is basics such as being on time or respecting the Petes that went before us, the fundamentals such as switching screens properly or hitting the cutoff man, or the intangibles such as getting to bed at a decent hour. So my thoughts for you this evening are about the importance of finding your inner coach. Good coaches help make other people around them better and put them in positions where they can be successful. Good coaches accept that individuals have different skill sets and find ways to help them build on those to make the team better. Good coaches are flexible and adapt to change. Good coaches have high expectations. Good coaches hold people accountable, give the credit for success to others, and accept the blame for failure regardless of who is at fault. For whatever reason, Pete never called me Dave, Coach, or Moyer. He always called me Sheboygan after my hometown. Hey Sheboygan, you paying attention or do I have to do your job for you? Hey Sheboygan, you bringing me brats when you get back from break? One day the wind chill was 20 below and my car, the machine, named after the Springsteen line in Rosalita, wouldn't start. I couldn't miss practice, much less be late, so my housemate, seeing that I'm in a state of panic, volunteers to give me a ride in his marginally more functional Jeep. I stroll in a few minutes late, and from across the gym I hear, "Hey, Sheboygan, I thought you knew all about winter. Sheboygan's overrated. You gonna get to work or tell me some lame story?" Get to work, I guess. I don't know what it is, but I found over the years that people who are not from the Sheboygan love to say the word Sheboygan. As I look back on it, he was on me a lot. And you know what I learned from that? To love my parents. I didn't understand it until Pete, but the people who are on you the most are also the ones that love you the most. Pete Olson left us on April 3rd at the age of 86 after several years of struggle. I love you, Pete. I miss you. Thanks for helping me find my inner coach. Good coaches never quit until the last horn blows. They are also never forgotten. Thank you.
Joining us this afternoon to introduce our salutatorian, please welcome Assistant Principal Dr. Terrence Hinson.
Good evening, everyone. It is a privilege to be here today as we celebrate the accomplishments of the Northport High School class of 2025. One of the highlights of this ceremony is the opportunity to introduce a student who has consistently distinguished himself, not only through academic success, but also through his curiosity, leadership, and dedication. Evan Liu has made a lasting impact on our school community. He has served as captain of Mathletes, vice president of the chess club, treasurer of the cybersecurity club, and has been an active member of the robotics club, the National Honor Society, and the Technology Honor Society. At times, it seemed like Evan had figured out how to fit more hours into the day. But what stands out most is not just the number of roles he's taken on, it's the purpose behind them. Evan is a builder of projects, of community, and of opportunities for others. He co-founded Project Drones, a program that teaches coding to younger students because he believes success should be shared. Evan's journey is one of perseverance and focus, whether balancing his academic work with family responsibilities at his restaurant, overcoming the challenge of learning English as another language, or remaining fully engaged during the most difficult parts of the pandemic. Evan has approached every step with steady determination. His interest in electrical engineering was sparked during Hurricane Sandy, when a power outage became a pivotal moment in his life. It wouldn't be a surprise if one day Evan is the person working to keep the power on for the rest of us. Today, we proudly recognize Evan not just as a scholar, but as a leader and an example for others. Please join me in welcoming Northport High School Salutatorian for the class of 2025, Mr. Evan Liu.
Hey everyone. So, before I begin, this would be a legendary Instagram post. So, everyone say, "I'm graduating." Good evening, everyone. I would like to first give a few thanks to a few groups of people. I would like to thank the teachers and faculty of the Northport East Northport School District for helping us grow, for mentoring us in our times of need, and for answering our 2 a.m. emails asking for more time on a presentation. To the janitors who work hard to clean up after us, thank you. I would also like to thank my friends, especially, quick shout out, let me go through the list. Anthony, Ashley, Donovan, Griffin, Hugo, Jack, James, Joe, Kyle, Oliver, Sam, and Thomas. For making life more interesting with your wit, for making me laugh, and being there for me. Most of all, I would like to thank you, parents. You're the day ones, literally. You've been there by our side, watching us grow, helping us along our paths to success. You were also there to deal with our BS. And looking back, I truly don't know how y'all did that. So thank you. And to Mom and Dad, thank you for pushing me every day. You inspire me to be the best I ever could be. Mama, I made it. It's a great honor to stand before you today speaking as the class of 2025 Salutatorian. Thomas Berger told me that second place is just first loser, but I get to speak first, so I'll take that as a win. When I first sat down to write a speech, full of memorable one-liners, talking about Tokyo, throwing in a little wisdom, yada yada, I knew I was cooked. And battling a particularly bad case of senioritis, I put this speech off. Time was dwindling. I had 2 months, then a month, then a week. Resisting the urge to chat it all, I began to write. Hey, better late than never, right? Our high school lives were full of difficulties and challenges. Staying up till 3 a.m. and realizing you have an assignment due in the morning, pulling an all-nighter, thinking, was this even worth it? Trying your best to keep up with schoolwork, admits tests, sports, and other extracurriculars. Needing to get a JOB. Balancing the piles of schoolwork, your job, and time with friends. There were times where we have all felt that it seemed impossible. But through all that, class of 2025, you pushed through. You persevered. So give yourselves a round of applause. Although high school was full of difficulties, it was also packed full of memories that I loved. Ones that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Staying up till 3 a.m. with friends and realizing you have an assignment due in the morning. In the end, that all-nighter was well worth it. Making those memories with your friends far outweighed that assignment anyways. It's rich coming from me, I know. I will always remember going to Disneyland with the band in 10th grade, and although I quit a year later, I will still remember Santa Monica Pier, playing in the parade, and going on all the coasters in the park with my friends. I will always remember the IB retreat, and sitting by the campfire roasting s'mores with Mr. Guido while he was playing the guitar. I will always remember going to Relay for Life 3 weeks ago, walking the track, playing spike ball, staying up till 5 a.m., and walking that one final lap truly represented our collective unity through challenge. I'm sure all of you have many more memories that you love rather than hate. So, cherish those memories as you turn over a new chapter in this game of life. College dropout and founder of a fruit company, Steve Jobs, once said, "The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy. It's all that matters." So, if you take one thing from this speech today, spend your final summer doing what you love with the people you love. Go on that senior trip. Squash the beef. Break a leg. Don't actually though, it hurts. Don't wrap up high school on a bad note. There's my one sushi pun. I know all of you will succeed in your own ways. Life is too short to be a hater, so do what you love. Thank you.
At this time, please join me in welcoming the Northport High School Choir under the direction of Miss Brittany Nichols. Northport High School is an extremely special place in the hearts and minds of so many individuals. Our students excel academically, in the arts, on the athletic fields, and in so many facets of high school life. In Northport East Northport, the success of our students is directly linked to the vision, support, and care of our Board of Education. To offer her congratulations on behalf of the Board of Education of the Northport East Northport School District, please join me in welcoming the President of the Board and former Pulaski Road Elementary School teacher, Ms. Carol Taylor.
This is a big deal. Good afternoon, graduates, families, Superintendent Moyer, faculty, staff, fellow Board of Education trustees, and other honored guests. It is truly an honor to stand before you today on behalf of our school board. Today is a celebration, a culmination of years of hard work, dedication, resilience, and growth. To our graduating class of 2025, congratulations, you have earned this moment. As school board president, I have the privilege of witnessing the bigger picture, watching schools shape students and students transform schools. What you have achieved here is more than just academic success. You've grown as individuals, and I really hope we taught you to believe in yourselves. You faced challenges we couldn't have imagined just a few years ago, and you are stronger now. Each of you carries a story. Some of you discovered your voice in a debate, your rhythm in music, your creativity in the arts, your leadership on the field or in student council. Some of you found your strength in showing up and pushing through. And let me be clear, every story matters. Every step taken brought you here today. I also want to acknowledge the families, guardians, and caregivers who supported you along the way, who along with our administrators, teachers, counselors, coaches, and staff became the mentors and role models you needed. Graduates, the world you're stepping into needs your ideas, your integrity, your energy, and your kindness. Whether you're headed to college, trade school, the military, or directly into the workforce, you have something valuable to offer. You are not just the future, you are the present. And your voice matters now. Remember that success is not always about titles or money. It's about doing what you love, helping others, and living with purpose. Whatever path you choose, do it with intention and heart. Go forward boldly. Stay curious. Stay kind. Keep learning. And never underestimate the power of your voice. On behalf of our school board, we are proud of you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go Tigers!
The term valedictorian derives from the Latin word valedicere, which means to say goodbye. Tradition dictates that the valedictory address is delivered by the most outstanding member of the graduating class as an opportunity to share remarks, insights, and to bid farewell on the dawn of beginning a new journey. It is my pleasure to introduce to you our valedictorian, Dora Fields. Dora possesses many of the traits that you would expect of a valedictorian. She is a relentless learner and pursues knowledge with an unquenchable thirst. She relishes a challenge and only feels fulfilled if she is in a constant state of exploration, involved in meaningful activities and significant growth. This approach to her learning has led Dora to the International Baccalaureate Diploma program. As an IB Diploma candidate, Dora has enrolled in the most rigorous academic program our school offers and has excelled within its parameters, earning her a cumulative GPA of 105.79. Dora has always been very mature for her age and has understood the importance of challenging herself with a demanding program. Dora is a student who simply loves to learn. She relishes her time in the classroom and thoroughly enjoys the opportunity to grow as an academic. Dora's dedication to scientific inquiry is evident in her recognition as a finalist at the prestigious Regeneron International Science and Engineering Fair, where she earned second place for her innovative research on sustainable agricultural practices. Dora's leadership extends to her founding and presidency of the Sustainability Club, where she spearheaded initiatives such as creating a native grass area on school property and organizing a pizza drive box to repurpose cardboard for gardening. Her dedication to environmental stewardship is further exemplified by her international initiative, Strands for Sustainability. Her passion for scientific inquiry and environmental sustainability is evident through her research at Cold Spring Harbor National Laboratory and the Intrepid Museum's Goals for Girls program. As a recognized Borlaug scholar, Dora presented her findings at the New York Youth Institute at Cornell, showcasing her commitment to creating sustainable solutions. Dora's multifaceted involvement also includes serving as editor-in-chief of the Port Press, where she introduced new series to increase readership and foster school spirit. Her contributions to the Powdered Wigs Theater Troupe and the Debate Club's Ethics Bowl further highlight her well-roundedness and dedication to her community. Our valedictorian is strikingly intelligent, kind, humble, and eager to help those around her. Dora will continue her studies at Yale University, where she will pursue a degree in environmental studies. We eagerly look forward to rooting for her on her journey as she continues to serve as an inspiration, embodying the spirit of an enthusiastic innovator who continually seeks ways to improve herself and the world around her. Please join me in welcoming the valedictorian for the class of 2025, Dora Fields.
First of all, thank you. Thank you to the teachers, administrators, family members, and friends who have made this day possible. None of us made it here alone, and we're all deeply grateful. Now, I'd like to pose a question. What do a U.S. congressman, a Broadway musician, an immigration lawyer, an architect, and a poet with a focus on taxidermy all have in common? No, this isn't the setup to a strange joke. These are just a few of the Northport alumni I've interviewed through my Tigers Today series for the Port Press, where I spoke to people who once sat in the very same seats as all of us. I originally hoped this series would help students explore careers and get advice from successful Northport grads. Now, as I myself am graduating, I have been looking at these interviews a little bit differently. From the perspective of a graduate, I see the series as a window into the future. And while yes, we can get advice from anyone, hearing from Northport alums is unique. Northport grads know about how crowded the S-Wing stairwell gets during passing periods. A lot of them have a strong affinity for the Little Theater and are also genuinely horrified when I tell them it's been painted white. And probably most importantly, they all know the true value of a cafeteria cookie. The common theme of advice given in Tigers Today interviews, however, was not what I'd expected when I started the series. No, it wasn't that everyone suddenly wishes they had taken AP Bio. What I didn't expect was that none of the alumni had a perfectly planned path to their successes. Again and again, I heard the same message. Their achievements didn't come from knowing exactly what they wanted to be at 18 years old. Rather, success and meaning in their lives came from a commitment to learning, to showing up, and to doing the work, in spite of challenges and failure. Chris Messina, actor, director, and Northport alum, class of '92, told me to, quote, enjoy the falls and the mistakes, because that's where the good stuff happens. Christy Schmidt, college essay coach and class of '84, said to, quote, be open along the way and switch paths if you need to in order to grow. Photographer Brian Ulrich, class of '89, advised, quote, embracing risks and chances. Edie Falco, class of '81, said to spend less time worrying about the future, which, let's be honest, is advice from Carmela Soprano, so we'd better listen. The takeaway, no one had it all figured out, except maybe clueless star Elisa Donovan, who mainly just wished she'd worn less black eyeliner. Peter Calandra, class of 75, didn't love school. He struggled to fit in. He faced anti-Italian discrimination. His GPA was below average, and most of his teachers didn't understand him. But one day in the senior well, his friend Mike urged him to sit at the piano. Yes, there used to be a piano in the senior well. And Peter hesitated. With the commons bustling around him, his hands hovered uncertainly above the keys, and for a moment he considered walking away. Then, nervously, he took a breath, closed his eyes, and began to play the coda of Derek and the Dominoes' Layla, a song he taught himself by ear. And something shifted. As he played, the nerves fell away. For a few minutes, there was no fear, just music. When he finished, he opened his eyes to find 50 people crowded around the senior well, clapping. For the first time in his high school career, he felt seen. Mr. Calandra told me that when he left Northport, his future seemed dark. He didn't have much of a plan. However, he held on to that moment in the Commons and threw himself into music, biking home with a keyboard in a suitcase and playing at Napper Tandy's on the weekends. One day, a college friend called and offered him a last-minute shot as a keyboard substitute in Little Shop of Horrors. He practiced 6 hours a day, nailed the audition, and within a year, he was playing full-time on Broadway. Since then, Mr. Calandra has composed for the FIFA World Cup, the Special Olympics, and for countless film and TV projects. He didn't worry about a precise plan, but pursued growth and excellence in his passion. The success and accolades followed. Classmates, we are now stepping together into the unknown. Let's be honest, it's going to be a little harder without Jeff waving hello at us every morning, without Jean-Pierre or Italian brain rot in our foreign language classes, without sunbathing in the small commons courtyard or silently battling our peers in a high-stakes game of Snake on a school-issued Chromebook. While I don't know what our futures will hold, everything I've learned from our mentors and alumni tells me the lesson isn't to stress about a 10-year plan. It's to keep striving to improve. Growing isn't easy, but we've all spent the last 4 years doing it. We started high school behind masks and computer screens. We survived IB and AP tests and 7 a.m. extra help sessions. We dodged senior assassins. We weathered truly terrible weather, not just on senior skip day, but also senior sunrise and senior sunset and our last day of classes. And still, we showed up, and we grew. So, to answer the question, what do a U.S. congressman, a Broadway musician, an immigration lawyer, an architect, and a poet with a focus on taxidermy all have in common? They were once just like us, uncertain. Maybe they planned out exactly where they were going, maybe they had no idea, but no matter what, each step they took ultimately led to growth and improvement. So, as we each step into our own uncertain futures, some with a plan and some without, let's all try to remember the lessons of the Northport alumni who walked this path before us. When the future feels overwhelming, when you find yourself unsure of your next move, take a breath. Close your eyes and remember that the most important thing is not having it all figured out. It's to keep growing. Because when you open your eyes again, like Peter Calandra playing Layla in the senior well in 1975, you'll see that you're not alone. You'll see that there is a strong community, just like the one here today, cheering for you, believing in you, and excited for what comes next. And maybe, before we go, we can each think about our own Layla moments, when we have felt seen, understood, or proud of something that we have created. Maybe it was a line you delivered in a Powdered Wigs musical, a design you built in robotics Team 5099, the moment when the Tiger Marching Band passed the Capitol steps in DC, a goal scored right here in Tiger Stadium, or a moment where a friend just really got you. One day, years from now, maybe in a Tigers Today interview, someone might ask what Northport means to you. You'll think of teachers and friends, Jean-Pierre, the senior well, maybe even cafeteria cookies. But I hope you'll also remember a moment, your Layla moment, when you felt brave and seen and ready. Let that moment be your compass. Northport gave it to you. Now let's go see where it leads.
Commencement gives us a rare and powerful gift, the chance to pause, to reflect on time, not just the time that lies ahead, but the time that has already passed. We speak of time constantly, good time, bad timing, right on time, out of time. We lose time, we waste time, we wish for more time, and yet it keeps moving, steady, silent, unstoppable. And tonight, we find ourselves at the edge of a moment, holding our breath, somehow taking in both everything and nothing all at once. There are two schools of thought about time, that it is either a gift or it is a thief. Tonight, I ask you to hold both ideas in your hearts, to consider their truths. And at the end of our time together, I'll leave you with two questions. Your final exam, if you will. What is your relationship with time? And how will you make the most of the time you've given? Let's turn back the clock for just a moment, back to 2007. Somewhere, moms and dads, a miracle entered your world. A baby, wide-eyed, bundled in a blanket, placed gently in the arms of a parent who had absolutely no idea just how much their world was about to change. Parents, guardians, grandparents, families, you are the reason these graduates sit before us today. Your love, your time, your sacrifice. It has been the invisible thread stitching together every step of their journey. Think back to the first time you held your child. In that split second, time stood still. You knew in your bones that this was the start of everything, that this little one would be the center of your world. Then came the first smile, the first giggle, the first steps and scraped knees, the first bedtime story, the first lullaby, the first school bus ride, the endless chorus of "look at me" from the top of the slide, or the edge of a diving board, or the front seat of your car with the brand new driver's license. The sports games, the recitals, the science fairs, the sleepovers, the slammed doors, the whispered apologies. And somewhere along the way, you were met with some sage advice. Others would tell you to savor every moment. Time flies, they said, as their voices cracked, thinking back to the time that had passed them. And they were right. But maybe, just maybe, you could cheat the clock a bit. Maybe you believe that if you paid close enough attention, if you loved that little bundle hard enough, you could slow it all down. Think back to the seemingly endless amount of family selfies, photos, portraits, vacation videos, Facebook posts, because you're either a millennial or a boomer, all highlighting the time that you poured into your miracle. But time, as it does, marched forward. And now here you are, looking at that same child, that same bundle of joy, taller now, wiser now, braver now, ready to take flight. So tonight, parents, let your hearts ache a little. Let the memories flood in. The dirty dishes, the bedtime songs, the unmatched socks, the backseat arguments. And if you dig back deep enough into your memory, you likely can still feel the dreaded pain of that tiny Lego or Polly Pocket piece stuck in between the crevice of your pinky toe and ring toe. No pain you thought could ever match it, and yet here you are, learning that letting go of that little bundle might hurt even more. Graduates, you are living proof that time moves fast, but you are also proof of all the beauty that can bloom in its passing. I hope you've learned to treasure the little moments, the messy, inconvenient, imperfect ones, because those are often the ones that shine brightest in hindsight. But time doesn't just live in the past, it stretches out before you, wide, wild, and waiting. Here at Northport High School, we have done our best to prepare you for that future. We hope we've taught you to be thoughtful communicators, innovative problem solvers, critical thinkers, global citizens, and courageous collaborators. We hope you leave here not just ready for what's next, but excited for it. Because what's next is entirely up to you. You might become a scientist who heals, a teacher who inspires, a builder of businesses, a protector of communities, a defender of justice, a creator of beauty, a force for good. You might raise your own children one day and realize just how fast time moves as you watch them take their first steps. The world is waiting, class of 2025, and time, for once, is on your side. Harvey Mackay once said, "Time is free, but it's priceless. You can't own it, but you can use it. You can't keep it, but you can spend it. And once you've lost it, you can never get it back. So spend it wisely. Spend it with purpose. Spend it with people who bring out the best in you." After today, no one will remind you to get to class on time. Parents, you won't be getting those 5 or 10-day notification letters from me. No one will remind you to turn in your homework. Life no longer has a bell schedule, and that is beautiful. That is liberating. From this point forward, you are the keeper of your own clock. Show up, pay attention, be present, make it count. Class of 2025, you are our future. We need your hearts, your minds, your voices. I hope your days are filled with joy, your challenges shape you into someone even stronger, and that you never forget how much you matter. Green Day said it best. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It has been the honor of a lifetime to serve as your principal. I cannot wait to see the remarkable ways you will use your time in this world. Congratulations to the Northport High School class of 2025. President Taylor, members of the Board of Education, it is with pride and confidence that I present to you the Northport High School graduating class of 2025.
Charles Aftel. Kayla Leonhardt. Nathaniel Aftel. Hugo Lerner. Robert Albinson. Grace Lessig. Jonathan Andrade Orozco. Asher Levine. Madeline Angelo. Evan Liu. Daniel Arthur. Zach Lowe. Nicholas Arthur. Amy Long. Mafidi Bamba. Christian Lopez. Quentin Barber. Keden Lopez. David Barrett. Jesse Lorenz. Alicia Bartholomew. Claire Luby. Dylan Baumgarth. Marin McCaw. Lily Beamer. Sophia Mallon. Jessica Beachman. Gabriella Mancusi. Andrew Belenich. Anna Mandel. Erica Benavides Yanis. Luke Marino. John Berkery. Ava Marion. Patrick Beiersdorf. Alicia Masahudin. Thomas Bianchi. Liam Maskell. Isabella Bika. Glenn May. Emily Bingham. Jack Mazara. William Blaney. Isabel McArdle. Nicholas Blazevich. Sienna McArdle. Nathaniel Bly. Jacob McEnroe. Joshua Bolin. Lauren McKinnon. Naz Bolad. Morgan McLaughlin. Juan Bonilla Hernandez. Liam McNally. Ava Bosco. Alina Mendones. Owen Boylan. Aisha Milano. Mary Breckling. Kaylee Moniz. Sean Buchanan. Patrick Morrissey. Thomas Berger. Emily Muller. Emily Burns. Grace Mulroy. Luca Butler. Matthew Munson. Angelina Batacoli. Michael Moreu. Brian Burns. Monica Moreu. Maricel Camelone. Caitlin Murphy. Daniel Campbell. Luke Campbell. Ryan Murphy. Christian Campoli. Spencer Murphy. Stacy Canales. Morgan Murray. Nicholas Carbone. Emma Nadler. Mairead Carroll. Robert Jake Nadler. Owen Caruso. Brendan Navas. Stephen Carvalho Leon. Brian Negonescu. Logan Cash. Jessica Neiman. Jesse Castillo. Emily Nichols. Anthony Castoria. Ryan Noonan. Abigail Castronova. Lily Nye. Celine Catanzaro. Catanzaro. Thomas O'Brien.
Justin Caulfield.
Declan O'Donnell.
Al Sedfeld.
Vivian Olszewski.
Madeline Sorallo.
Jacob Orman.
Nicole Chang.
Alana Raquel Altoff.
Kai Chin.
Elizabeth O'Rourke.
Tyler Schottner.
Jesse Ortiz.
Henry Chevarella.
Heather Ortiz Garcia.
Ayla Ciccarelli.
Daniela Palencia Catalan.
Vivian Siersky.
William Parker.
Ella Cholfi.
Jacob Perlman.
Kaylee Sizik.
James Pearson.
Sky Cleary.
Samara Polkowski.
Patrick Clemens.
Zachary Peltz.
Margaret Coates.
Mark Penny.
Ashley Cox.
Nicholas Piazza.
William Cox.
Benjamin Pipolo.
Sean Cogan.
Casey Pickvick.
Sedona Conforti.
Ava Pizzarelli.
Michaela Connolly.
Olivia Pleasant.
Brady Cook.
Liam Prasad.
Ivy Copland.
Vincent Ragazzini.
Catherine Coronado.
Jacob Ramo.
James Core.
Jalen Ramos.
Colin Cody.
Nolan Reardon.
Morgan Cotter.
James Redmond.
Peyton Cotter.
Brendan Reed.
Sophia Cox.
Leah Rishardi.
Oscar Cruz Portillo.
Liam Riordan.
Joseph Cufo.
Azriel Rios.
Sophia D'Ambrosio.
Jaylene Rios.
Christian Dorigo.
Maxwell Ribnick.
Hannah Darwin.
Sebastian Rizzo.
Kai Davies.
Ava Rizzoni.
Santino Di Miranda.
Leah Rogers.
Katie DeBellis.
Emily Rodriguez Abarca.
Bella DiGiovine.
Tyler Rothell.
Jack Delaberti.
Cameron Rafi.
Lorena DeVecchia.
Wilbert Rolden.
Samantha Denisco.
Madison Romero.
Cyrus Dennis.
Megan Ronan.
Scarlett DePaul.
Donovan Ruse.
Ava DeBergizan.
Ashley Rowell.
Alexandra Durop.
Addison Roof.
Joseph DeRosa.
Jessica Russo.
Drew Durbin.
Elliot Salisbury.
Layla DeSimone.
Jack Sandin.
Sean Desjardins.
Jefferson Rodriguez.
Callan Devine.
Kelsey Sandoval.
Brandon Diaz.
John Sanjanito.
Patrick Dillon.
Griffin Schluter.
Jace DiPaolo.
Grace Schoonmaker.
Max Donacia.
Hannah Schubert.
Joseph D'Onofrio.
Drew Schuttinger.
Jack Donup.
Emma Seaton.
Braden Douglas.
Megan Sebesta.
Will Drews.
Declan Simo.
Gia Dreesy.
Grace Sewell.
Madison Duffy.
Anthony Shaw.
Lily Egan.
Liam Shaw.
Ryan Edibles.
Catherine Shahan.
Julia Eisenberg.
Will Shahan.
Verena Aldiri.
Jason Schertzer.
DeAndre Elvier.
Morgan Shirley.
Isabella Endler.
Isabel Silva Castro.
Raymond Epperson.
Ryan Silver.
Anthony Arario.
Brendan Simons.
Chinar Erickson.
Thomas Simonetti.
Cassidy Esposito.
Owen Simpson.
Kaylee Bowser.
Petros Scaliarinas.
Emily Furland.
Amelia Smith.
Angeli Fernandez.
Gavin Smith.
Brina Feuer.
Grace Smith.
Dora Fields.
Oscar Sokolowski.
Donovan Fisher.
Giovanna Soriano.
Tommy Fisher.
Gabriella Sperling.
Ariella Fitzgerald.
Nicholas Spinner.
Margaret Fitzmaurice.
Noah Spizak.
Claire Fitzpatrick.
Gavin Stabile.
Lauren Flansreich.
Adrian Satura.
Logan Flynn.
Sophia Staub.
Brian Florio.
Vincent Staub.
Cameron Foley.
Karen Stella.
Kevin Forbes.
Sophia Stern.
Hayden Forster.
Corey Stone.
Mason Forster.
Olivia Stone.
Thomas Franco.
Kingston Strauss.
AJ Friari.
Charlotte Sturts.
Ava Gate.
Kyle Sundberg.
Lila Gallagher.
Olivia Siriani.
Quinn Gallagher.
Finn Sweeney.
Caitlin Gardella.
Swiss.
Alexa Garrison.
Kumal Syed.
Claire Gellis.
Anthony Sylvanus.
Jared Gibbs.
Maggie Taylor.
Joshua Gibson.
Griffin Tyner.
Charlie Gifford.
Genesis Tikas.
Hallie Gilmartin.
Tyler Tessler.
Patrick Gimple.
Emma Gonser.
Evangeline Testa.
Jamie Gould.
John Tobin.
Lindsay Grabowski.
Samantha Torres.
Jeffrey Granados Chavez.
Marlena Trembach.
Olivia Graziano.
Becca Triana.
Jackson Gribben.
Casey Triolo.
Isabella Greesh.
Savannah Triolo.
Jack Griffith.
Scotty Triolo.
Aaron Gross.
Chelsea Trevigno.
Kylie Gwynn.
Bryn Tully.
Emre Gurbaz.
Michaela Tumsuden.
Emily Guzzo.
Mateo Swag-Zemas.
Braylon Hankins.
Madeline Earlis.
Evan Hartenfelder.
Wilmer Umana Nunez.
Jada Harris.
Giselle Valdez.
Ruby Hasbrook.
Giovanni Valenti.
Blake Hayden.
Lasagna Velasquez.
Alexis Heffernan.
Mariana Velasquez.
Carter Hendrickson.
Kayla Vig.
Connor Hennickman.
Glira Villalwell.
Enrique Hernandez.
Andrew Vitale.
Adam Himmelfarb.
Andrew Vasconarian.
Declan Holt.
Charlotte Wagner.
Matthew Harshin.
Joseph Waters.
Owen Hutter.
Brooke Wanger.
Ashley Jimenez.
Brooke Worthner.
Reed Johansson.
Ali Alson.
Andrew Johnson.
Samantha Yolango.
Blake Johnson.
Fallon Young.
Samuel Johnson.
Joseph Zarcone.
Charlie Jordan.
Connor Zenu.
Luis Suarez.
Kylie Belezos.
Jacob Karp. Kate Karp.
Callahan Bird.
Aiden Kelly.
Jose Cruz.
Sean Kelly.
Sabrina Dorino.
Andrew Kennedy.
Vivian Ford.
Christopher Keezick.
Ashley Alvarez.
Kelly Kiffer.
Kaylin Gioni.
Erin Klein.
Sophia Gibson.
Grace Koliba.
Martina Glavin.
Oliver Kotowitz.
Callum McAllister.
Sophia Cryoneris.
Erin Nair.
Harrison Kuhn.
Alex Nareen.
Jordan Quo.
Eric Oderwald.
Sabrina Quarta.
Cecilia Oster.
Taylor Lasher.
Richard Sanborn.
Kira Landry.
Noah Saraceno.
Sophia Lang.
Ecrest.
Marin Larson.
Sophia Serra.
Sophie LeBestre.
Adam Sweeney. Jonah Younger. Nick Zakis.
Congratulations. At this time, I would like to thank our Board of Education, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. David Moyer, and our Central Office Administration for their work on behalf of the class of 2025 and all the students in our district. In addition to the faculty and staff at Northport High School, I thank the talented faculty, staff, and administration of our district elementary and middle schools for their formative role along our graduates' journeys. I would also like to acknowledge the assistance provided today by the following groups: the Northport American Legion for their consistent support of our students and for providing water today, the East Northport Fire Department, our talented and innovative district chairpeople and directors for their leadership in the areas of curriculum instruction and assessment, our amazing team of assistant principals, our school counselors, our school district nursing staff, our high school custodians, our high school security staff, the PTSA of Northport High School, and specifically our PTSA president, Mrs. Deanna Frey, our teachers who are with us today, our counselors and main office secretaries. To all of these individuals, we applaud your tireless effort and endless dedication to our students and to our school community. Thank you. Here to bring our ceremony to an official conclusion, please welcome Senior Class President Colin Cody.
Alrighty, guys. Fellow graduates, the tassel change signifies the completion of this important stage in our lives and allows us to all recognize our potential for a successful future. Graduates, please stand. At this time, please join us as we change our tassels from right to left, signifying our completion of high school and the commencement in the next phase of our journey. Congratulations, 2025.